Go ahead.
Dinkelberg!
Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Guys, that's part of it. Okay, are you ready for real this time? I'm gonna do it again.
I swear.
Protect yourself. Okay, ready?
Look out, she's gonna Dinkelberg again.
Dinkelberg! Smoke weed every day. And adult toys on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who has written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leon.
I'm gonna burp. My name is Bob Timmons.
No, I'm gonna burp. What's your name?
Oh no, not again.
I'm Carly Kastner.
I'm Hannah Ty.
Hannah Ty, our resident judge. How y'all doing?
I'm good, Burp. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, I guess.
I'm all right.
Little gassy.
That's okay.
This is a way different energy than our last episode.
No, wait. Hannah said that she had a funny story about her trip, and I want to hear it.
I do. Well, it's not about my trip. So I was in Italy for 2 weeks, and then my grandpa passed away, and I found out it's not the funny story. It's very sad. And then I went home for his funeral, and like he was 93, had dementia in a small town, and so like everybody like came to his funeral. He was very loved, really great, and like
Is this the same grandpa who discovered the marsh?
yes.
Oh my gosh, this is Marsh discovering Grandpa?
Oh my gosh, that's so nice that you remember that. Yeah, and one of his like conservation guys spoke, and it was very nice. He said like really cute things about like the biggest laugh of the whole thing was the guy was also like the science teacher of this small town in Iowa, and he goes, "Yep, I moved to Sheraton. And 2 weeks later, I had Chuck Ty in my earth science class, which is my dad." People laughed for like a full minute about like my dad. And, like,
Your dad's notorious.
Just
not
because
a
he
good
was
student.
in that class?
Yeah, I think and my dad and I are similar, so he's kind of ornery, like squirrely. But that wasn't the main thing.
Squirrely.
So,
You don't want a person like that in your science class, boo.
I think that's what it was like. I think that's a joke. But so my cousin Maya spoke, my brother spoke, and I spoke, and I like shared this story, and then it was a celebration of life, so they opened it up to everyone, and they're like, if anyone else would like to speak, go ahead. And then it kind of turned into like a town hall where people were just standing up and sharing very nice things about my group up. But then there was like 10 seconds where no one said anything, and then this guy, he was the town veterinarian. Everyone knew Doc Harmon. Like everyone knows him. Everyone took their pets to him.
Doc Harmon.
Yeah. He stands up and he goes, "The best thing about Ed Ty is his wife, Kay."
Oh.
And he goes, "She's a warm-blooded woman."
What the?
What?
Yeah. Like,
Is that true though?
my grandma's still alive and was like in the front, and we were all just like, "Grandma," and like he only talked. He's like, "I don't know how Ed got Kay, but man,
Was
like
he married?
By the way, I'm a snake specialist. I only deal with cold-blooded creatures.
so
Wait. Is he single?
yeah." But
Oh my
Plant those
gosh.
seeds
Well, so
in a
then-
big way.
my aunt leaned over and was like, "He's got dementia."
Oh,
No, he's just
where do
horny.
these stories get funny, Hannah?
Wait,
Where does
is he
this get
still
funny?
practicing?
No, but he walked into the church and like saw my cousin Maya. He was like, "Come here and give old Doc a kiss." Okay, I thought it was hilarious.
I'm totally into this guy. I think he's
No,
cool.
it's so funny. And so
Yeah,
then,
he's basically Ricky in 20 years.
Doctor.
Except Rick will be clear-headed when he does that.
give old Rick a kiss. So
I
then
think that's not fair. I think I have dementia now.
we were hanging out with my family afterwards, and like I brought it up to my grandma. I was like, "Dude, Doc Harmon," and she goes, well, you know what? I've never told anyone this, and I never told your grandpa. And all of us are like, what's going on? We're going to get it. And my mom and grandma goes, well, we had a party for us Lutherans. Very Midwest. And she goes, and we were dancing in the basement, and he pinched my butt one night, and I never told your grandpa. And we were like,
Oh, Dr. Doc did that?
yeah, Doc Harmon did that. And then she goes, well, you know what? I don't even know how he knew about this funeral. She goes, it turns out he just shows up at most funerals and he thinks it's like a social event.
Oh no, this poor
It's
guy.
a certain age.
I know. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, now I'm starting to feel sad for Ricky.
That sounds all right. He's going to be pinching butts.
You get a head full of ass. What the fucking your grandpa was getting ass?
Of course.
Yeah.
My grandpa's got me some pictures of him.
Listen, everybody's
Oh,
grandpa
yeah, we've
gets
heard
ass.
about your hot grandpa.
My grandpa was a professional soccer player.
Oh,
in
damn.
Germany. And then they kicked him out for being Jewish.
Oh, the irony.
One of those kind of situations.
Nice.
Well,
Anyway,
that was.
I thought it was hilarious. And
Yes.
this wasn't the reaction I was hoping.
I thought it was hilarious. What did you think it was
Well,
hilarious? I thought it was hilarious.
Hannah?
That's funny.
Yeah.
We appreciate your humor.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
Morbid.
And I'm so
morbid.
sorry that happened to your Lutheran grandma.
I think she should start dating him.
No, she would chew him up and spit him out.
The way you
Okay,
like
Oh,
it.
yeah. That sounds like
No,
it's
so
gonna be-
actually,
You
I
got
looked
the
it up.
warm-blooded
No,
jaws.
if you say a warm-blooded woman, it actually means
Warm-blooded woman. She got
it's a term.
Hot to
It
try.
means
moist.
having a relatively high and constant. That's body temperature. Sorry.
You mean it has a literal meaning?
No, it means very quick to express their emotions, especially anger and love.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hot blood.
She's ornery.
Yeah.
Just
Hot
like
blooded.
you.
Honorary.
Mm-hmm.
Honorary?
Ornery and squirrely.
You know who?
That's
She,
just
Honorary
ties.
squirrel.
Us ties are squirrely women. Got nuts everywhere. Anywho.
Speaking of
Getting
squirrely
those nuts
women,
everywhere, even in the kitchen where she gets the pinch in the behind.
guys, speaking of squirrely women, I think we should get into round one. Because this is about a very squirrely lady. Ready? Round one.
All right.
Segway.
My boyfriend's last name is so embarrassing.
How embarrassing is it?
what do you mean?
I can't even pass it down to my kids. That's so funny! Many women adopt their husband's family name when they get married, but doing so can come with risks. One woman has revealed how she has struggled to imagine a happy future with her boyfriend because his last name is far too embarrassing to even utter out loud. So you're gonna have to wait to hear it. Here we go.
I thought you were gonna say fart.
over there.
She
I
also,
thought you were gonna say fart.
well,
Like you usually do.
based on the intro, I think you know where I'm going with this. She also thinks it could have a negative
fucking word.
impact on her later in life and their future children. Taking to Reddit, the 21-year-old explained how she had been dating her boyfriend for about a year and can picture a life with him. She added, "As we become more serious, I've started to think about the implications of taking his last name. At first, it really didn't bother me. Lots of my friends poked fun at me and my family, but I wasn't too concerned. We only had just started dating, and I wasn't thinking long term or anything. Now, I'm beginning to think about how this would affect my kids and myself later in life." While the woman wouldn't reveal her boyfriend's surname, she says it's like Timmy Turner's dad's evil neighbor, but worse. I don't know who Timmy Turner is.
His name is Buttworse.
But worse.
Is it? Who is that? In the children's television series, The Fairly Odd Parents, the evil neighbor is called Sheldon Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
She added, "I often think to myself that this is a shallow worry and that I need to just get over it if I really love him. I either need someone to slap some sense into me or
Slap
possibly
these titties.
possibly validate my concerns. I'm not sure where to go from here. Dinkelberg!" Even though that's not really his name, they never say it in the article.
They don't say the name.
No, it's probably like,
I have an idea what it is.
Yeah, I
you
do.
know what it is?
So I'll go first.
Okay.
I think we can surmise that the name is Dingleberry.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Oh, I thought she said boobs.
Why do we think
That was
it's
that was a commenter on the
Because she
story.
said it sounded like Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
So I
Oh,
think
you're right.
Dingleberry.
so it's probably Dingleberry, which is
No.
Let me change my
Joke.
I still like my jokes.
Well, I'm going to continue with mine.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds silly, but it is a Scottish name. It originates in the 1300s. And for the Dingleberries to hang around for that long, I think that's something to be said about that.
It's over.
Wait, explain.
We have a winner.
Explain to the listeners what a dingleberry
They
is.
know what a dingleberry is. No.
Just in case they don't know.
do you know?
Google it. They're watching it on a computer.
No, maybe they're listening
No.
in their car.
Okay.
Well, it's poop hanging on your butt hair.
Specifically
My dog
you.
gets those all the time.
It feels like you only do this when I make jokes.
No, I just think because for the listener, because they're not going to get any of your.
I
my
trust that our listeners will know what Dingleberries are.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we're a Dingleberry podcast.
All right, Scott,
Got a
let us know.
Dingleberry audience.
Let us know if you've heard Dingleberry before.
Yeah, please let us know.
And worse, he wants to name the firstborn after his grandfather, Weenus Dingleberry.
Oh, Grandpa Weenus.
Okay.
Like, get over here and let me squeeze you.
So I thought they were boobs. I thought the last name was boobs.
Why?
Something-
Why?
Because there was a commenter who commented on her
I have
posts.
like ADD or dyslexia or something.
Okay.
And sometimes when I read these stories, I just can't make sense of them. So that's why I base them off the headline mostly, because the story is just blah, 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 blah.
Boo, 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 boo.
All these word symbols.
And I just like skim through it really fast and just try to get whatever. Like if there's something funny, like a word that's funny.
I can't wait for this hilarious joke.
So Ricky
Wrong
often
camera.
complains about the story selection, yet he won't read the stories.
Well, next time
They
you can
suck.
call me and I'll read you the
Okay.
story.
Okay.
So I thought that his name is that they were hinting at the name sounding like a boob, like a boob name. So I came up with some names that this could be, like Flapjack Hagtits.
Flapjack.
Wait, is that the full last name? Flapjack
Yeah.
Tactics?
Yeah.
From Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, she's Gryffindor.
No, from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's in my potions class.
Oh, we got a tie in this class too.
Go sit next to Flapjack.
Tie and Flapjack. Oh wait, I thought you had more tit jokes.
They'll probably
do.
come.
Oh, they're all coming later.
Yeah.
That was only
It was
number
a lot of
one.
work to write Flapjack Hagtits just on its own.
He likes to spread them out.
I like that.
Boobs just spread out.
I'm imagining you brainstorming this and calling someone and be like, listen, I have a bunch of weird titty names. You got to help me narrow it down to 3.
It'd be funnier to just see like a notepad with all of the scratched out. Like, no, that'll never work.
It take me a big effort to come up with great titty names. So,
You know, I'm a natural. It's just,
it's like breathing.
yeah.
Not unlike these.
It's
tits.
like suckling the air.
That's what you
It's
call
like
breathing.
pinching a little harder than you want to the air.
Take a deep breath. What? Suckle the air.
All right, y'all.
Never make that noise again.
Well, if you're suffocating, you can suckle the air.
Why don't we just refrain from noises in general? You know, I think there's something.
No more noises.
No more noises. I don't like them. I think there's something to having an odd name that kind of toughens you up and, you know, makes you a more well-rounded person. Like, for instance, NASCAR driver Dick Trickle. Like, he couldn't have had an easy childhood, but he won Rookie of the Year in 1989. He won numerous races and championships, all before taking his own life in 2013. Oh, shit.
Did he really? Is that true?
Oh, God. Ooh,
Is that true?
he did.
Yeah, he totally did.
That is right up Hannah's alley. Right?
Now,
Yeah.
Dick
Now-
trickle. You got a trickle up your alley.
now, I kept that because I legitimately got surprised because I was looking at funny names of athletes. And I was looking at Dick Trickle and said, cause of death, suicide by gunshot.
Oh my
And
god.
I was like, oh boy. But it made me
Make a
laugh.
perfect joke.
That's hilarious.
Then they change it to blood trickle.
Okay, do you guys know that the Chargers, the NFL team Chargers, their kicker is named Dicker?
Listen, Carly, we're gonna
Dicker
to
the
the
kicker.
Dicker the kicker.
That's silly.
we're gonna go through a list of funny names at the end of the round. So
Yeah.
don't you
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
Okay.
Save it for them.
I got a good one.
But a name like Dinkelberg, it really is just too humiliating. She does not want the kid growing up with everybody knowing he's half Jewish.
Oh, look at the Carlin's
That
reaction
would
there.
be traumatic.
How'd you deal with that?
Well, she's
Well,
full
my
Jewish.
last name was Kastner, so I fooled everyone.
Rick? What other titty names?
Areola pube swirl. Areola pube swirl.
Areola pube swirl.
That's a pube swirl, not poop swirl.
How come this guy
spell
always has
areola?
hyphenated last names? His parents must have been very liberal.
Yeah.
How do you
just
spell
exotic.
areola? I keep getting it corrected.
The name or the actual
Well,
body
my
part?
phone knew it. Areola.
It's not AE.
And of course he gets areola.
What is it?
from his mother.
Areola
Areola.
poop trickle?
Consistent basis.
Areola pube swirl.
Where did I get poop trickle?
Poop trickle.
Where did I think I got it from that meal I had.
Where did this poop trickle come from?
I tried a New Mexican place and it did not work out.
Pube swirl.
Pube swirl. Areola pube swirl.
Oh, Bob had dick trickle.
Hey,
Yeah, Robert.
you can't prove that.
Take a look at it.
We saw the prescription.
Yeah, look at it.
Okay.
I was getting medicine for my dog. There are people who say that you should embrace a bad surname. I'd say fuck that. Just change it, okay? It's not like your great grandpa Harold is going to be ashamed of you for not taking the name Shit's Farting.
Old Bobby Shitspot over here.
Dick leak. Dick leak.
Do you only want me to hear that?
I like that I don't know the context. I
There
just
is
hear
none.
dick leak.
Dick leak.
Dick leak to you, sir.
One of the dick leakers.
I was trying to tell you so nobody would notice. It was dick leak.
I got my phone there. It's fine.
Dinkelberg is a name that nobody wants. It's actually the last name of actor Peter Dinklage, by the way, but of course he shortened it.
Aw. Wow, she really got a kick out of that.
I like that. It was cute.
Was it my turn?
Robert went, aw.
Now for the final one. McIntyre. Boob is inverted.
What?
The entire boob is inverted.
That's the
Entire
name? Boob is inverted?
McIntyre. Boob is inverted.
entire boob is inverted.
The whole
Her
thing.
entire boob.
Oh.
McIntyre boob.
That was the
Want to
poser.
try one more?
Tits McGee.
That one is the most extreme of all of them. An inverted boob?
Why did my phone spell McIntyre? Totally fine.
It had pube swirl as well. I don't know that-
Correct.
Add to dictionary, pube swirl.
Well, excuse me, Hannah.
Try again.
Carly, we're going to get to you in a second. Hannah, you've got a lot of names there. What did you like?
All of them were funny. Like, they're just- Bob, you came in strong with your dingleberry hanging around
Excuse
that
me?
long.
You can't prove that either.
I know what I said. I'm about the delivery.
You came in strong with your dingleberry hanging long.
Everything's a country song.
Everything in the country is on.
Ricky got me, girl, with a dinkleberry swirl. What
Oh,
was it?
no.
Boob swirl?
Pube swirl. Did someone walk by?
Nope.
Nope, there's never been anyone here ever in our lives.
I'm like, pube swirl.
Mom! Mom! We're recording!
You're supposed to say whatever you want on the show.
Mom!
Areola, is that you?
Somebody over there.
Yeah.
Areola?
Ricky's friend heard us calling her name.
Mr. Dick Swirl?
Oh,
You're
I
real?
bet they're looking for Mr. Dick Swirl.
Is there like a janitor here to clean the room?
Probably.
After this mess.
Do you want to tell them that we're busy?
No, let's just keep going.
Hannah, back to your judgment.
Well, I loved Dick Trickle. That was silly. Didn't
Rest
like,
in peace.
I
I
mean,
love that dick trickle.
I don't know. And then Shit's Fart was funny.
Shit's fart.
I really liked Weenus Dingleberry.
Good guy. Good guy.
I love Weenus Dingleberry.
These are just funny.
I just realized it. I love Dingus Wingleberry.
I think my favorite was Flapjack Hagton. Because the word flapjack is so funny. Like, I remember my friend had an ex-boyfriend and we were at Cheesecake Factory and we were getting breakfast and he's like, I need some flapjacks. And he just kept saying it over and over. And I was like, yeah, pancakes sound good. He's like, flapjacks.
Flapjacks.
These are all
I order it the way Grandpa Weenus ordered it.
I'm sorry.
I think it's pretty clear that we've been trying too hard. We can just say like wrinkled butt titty
and yo mama jokes.
I know the secret. You guys are trying too hard.
Yeah. It's really just anywho. Oh boy, now I have to pick.
Now you can give points to everyone if you like.
I'm going to. Everyone gets a point.
Because
I really liked all of those. They were
finest
silly.
work.
I feel like they were too easy for all of you though.
That was a
Like,
really
to think
good
of-
round, but I do think Bob's first joke was my
Me
personal
too.
favorite.
That was a great joke.
I did love that joke so much.
I do think that needs to be in some kind of Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Okay.
For 2023,
You can
we
get
need
a
Hall of
golden
Fame joke.
point. You can get a golden point for that, and that's like for all episodes.
So
Should we
Hannah,
write this
for
down?
2023, Carla's gonna write it down.
No, what?
We're gonna have a
wait.
Hall of Fame, and you're gonna decide what the Hall of Fame is, and
Okay.
that's the first inductee.
Yeah, that's
into the
going
Hall of
in
Fame.
there.
I'm not writing it down.
So the scoreboard reads 1 across the board.
But yours is like you get like an ultra point.
You get a
Ultra
golden
point.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
one
going to be
boosted
judged
you
at the
up.
end of the year on its. It might become.
Or it could be like the end of the quarter. We'll do like a recap of the golden jokes.
So it's not 2 points. It's 1 point with like a cool point sitting
Boosted.
in the background. Yeah.
boosted.
All right. Boosted point.
This point is on fire.
Oh, sure.
Maybe it's on fire.
Round 2.
No, not yet. We have
Hag-
some funny names from that I was researching.
So in college, I worked at John Deere in HR, and I was in charge of like the awards and like their retirement and stuff. And I had like spreadsheets of everyone who'd worked there, and there was this person and their name, and this happened to be a day that everyone was like at a conference, and I was there by myself. Nobody was in my row, and I had to type in this name of the winner, and the name was Secretly Butters.
No, that's
Yeah.
like a person's real
A person's real name. I'm guessing they changed it. And their name was
From
Secretly
Openly
Butters.
Butters?
And they had never taken a day off. They had never missed a day of work in 5 years. Yeah, so they were getting awarded. And I don't know if it was male or female.
This is what happened. They had a dummy sitting at their seat, and then they would go, "Oh, Butters is here," and then some other people come by and go, "Can't believe it's not Butters." It all made sense, and then it didn't come together
Yeah.
in the end.
I'll tell you what, like having that kind of streak, he's on a roll.
Yeah.
Well, wait,
But I,
wait,
like,
are you,
Okay.
you were giving away like awards?
This one was for like certain things, and this person, Secretly Butters, got an award for never missing work.
Are
Like,
you sure his name wasn't Never Missing Work and his award was that he secretly butters
just
things?
gets a lot of butters. There you go. We're John Deere. We're giving you all this butter. No, like John Deere recognition or memorabilia, but we got this fucking butter for you.
Butter anything you want.
But shh.
I thought it was like superlatives, like, and this one goes to the guy who secretly butters
Well,
the most.
and the worst thing was, is I was by
It's just
myself.
like, no.
I didn't have anyone to
It's
tell, and
murder.
that was hilarious. So I'm just like sitting by myself, and just like laughing a lot. Like, come on! And then
Secretly
like I was
Butters?
texting people, and they were in class and stuff. So I was like,
All right, we're gonna see if Secretly Butters is on Facebook.
look in Iowa, Secretly
what if
Butters.
there's like 1,500
I think they lived in like Denver,
Secretly
Iowa.
Butters.
I don't want to dox them, but
Oh, shit,
look in
yeah.
Secretly.
We'll bleep this out.
Why?
I'm sure there's a ton of secretly butters around.
Yeah. But
Well, clearly they're dead.
Oh,
Suicide
it
by
was
gunshot.
funnier with
If you
Trickle.
can't find somebody on Facebook, they're dead.
No.
No, I know people who.
No,
it's
I
'cause
found
Secretly
them.
Brothers blocked me.
I found
It's
them.
not on Facebook.
He found the fake account, Secretly Margarine.
No, I found them.
Now would be the time to find oh, I found him. No. Oh, I can't believe it's not.
That's
you do.
Round 2.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on.
Glitch blamed for smoke weed every day message on LED road sign.
Do you know what that reference
Do you
is?
know the song?
Smoke weed every day? What is that?
Oh God,
Oh,
you're
God.
inflexing and all the right.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
That's a song?
every day.
All right,
Yeah.
let's move on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Glitch blamed for smoke weed every night message on LED road sign. I've never heard the song.
If played underwater, yes, that's how it goes.
On a tuba.
Officials said the message, smoke weed every night.
Oh my god.
We should have just let her do the other
On an
thing.
LED display sign at the
Smoke
side
weed
of the road.
every day, bro.
At the side of the road in India's largest city was the result of a technical glitch.
Listen here, you technical glitch.
Akshat Diora posted a video to Twitter after spotting the unusual roadside message while traveling on Worli-bound road in Mumbai. The message,
It's like you told your dad how to do it, and he's like, "Oh, like this."
It's like you're trying to embarrass us.
I'm sorry.
and you're succeeding.
It's like a fire dance, like with they're all deaf doing it.
Okay, well, I've never heard the song.
It's just like that.
Okay, sorry, let me do it a little more enunciated. The message, smoke weed every day.
There you go. That was a lot better.
Julie Andrews.
Yes.
It's the right
Just a
cadence.
smoke full of
Yeah.
weed makes
You didn't know that was a
Let's
cover, did you?
pass at the very beginning.
Okay, the message can be seen scrolling by on the sign, which had been placed on the road to give traffic instructions amid construction. Pravin Podwal, Joint Commissioner for the Traffic with the Mumbai Police, told told a news outlet in India that
Told all of India.
told the company responsible
Hey, India, listen.
told the company responsible for the sign blamed some technical glitch for the wrong message. Podwal said the sign was shut down while L&T's information technology team works on the issue.
All right, Jeremy, would you like to go?
Sure. Smoke weed every day is a very helpful public health message. It's written by a doctor.
No, that's
Oh, is it Dr.
good.
Dre?
Yeah, it sucks. I wish I went first.
I didn't know
This
that.
message was a mistake. It was supposed to be a message from the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Dr. Dre.
I'm going to stray from this line of thinking.
You gonna stray from Dre?
Are we just
Why'd you forget
skipping
about it?
Melman?
What the hell you
Like,
saying?
Come on.
Listen, man, if you're cool, you'll glitch this display.
Hold on one sec.
Yes, Carly, you have the floor.
I needed to clear my throat and I didn't want to do that during the joke.
No, let me clear my throat is...
No,
She just
let
hit
me
the-
clear
You
my
interrupted
throat.
the joke
No, I
so
do
she
know
could
that.
so she wouldn't
Actually, I
interrupt
don't
the
know who
joke.
that is.
All right, me?
No, me.
You?
The unfortunate glitch overshadowed the intended public service message. You only need meth every other day.
Yeah, you an unfortunate glitch.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
That's my own little glitch there.
You all right?
The message was meant to be a friend on weed is a friend indeed.
On weed.
On
Cousin
weed.
had that on his shirt when I was, he was, like
Cool.
13 or whatever, and I was little, and I remember that a friend on weed is a friend indeed, and it had like the Little Rascals or something on it, and I didn't get it until just right now.
It should have been a friend with weed.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'll always remember. Oh, yeah, it was probably that.
I'll always remember it, maybe not accurately, bro.
I was 7 and high at the time.
I was high as hell when I saw that shirt.
I can tell you, I will always remember something.
What were we talking about?
My favorite Dr. Dre song that goes like this: smoke weed every day.
It's actually Dr. Dre with Rome. Thank you, Jeremy.
I don't get it.
You know,
I just
I was pretty proud of that. Like,
I don't
thank
get
you.
it. I was kind of like,
Sublime with Rome.
I don't get that either.
It's-
It's Rome.
Rome took over for the lead singer of Sublime, who killed himself hilariously, as Bob would think.
I do not accept that elbow nudge from Jeremy.
And then Rome took over. He's the sound of Sublime.
And then you did like a ska.
sorry.
Like this guy.
It's really fun to explain your jokes.
Yeah, well,
too.
Sorry, I don't go to Warped Tour every fucking year like the two
Dude,
of
I
you
fucking
guys.
would.
Sorry, guys, it's 2023.
I'm 34 and I'd still go. All right.
Bob, I think you're up.
Fucking stock up on some Surge.
Dude. Okay.
Dude, yeah.
Surge was
We'll get
so
some
good.
Surge after this.
Hell yeah.
I also couldn't help but notice that the time always reads 4:20.
Do you want to get some Surge? Hell yeah.
Not sure if they got it fixed the second time when the sign read, "Where does this road even go?"
I don't like this joke.
Hit it. Hit that shit.
These days, people can smoke weed every day and ass is in. So, if not for lack of cash, our highways are no longer lacking in cash, gas, or ass.
Oh, is that why they call them highways?
No.
Yeah.
And that is not the tag on my joke. My joke stuck.
Cash, gas,
You would
or
not ask.
Let
Why
it
they
suck
call
on its
them
own.
Suck all by itself.
highways,
Suckle on the air.
What? Hey, is that what they call them? Huh?
Carly's never
Have
been
you
high
smoked weed?
Yeah. I've done doobies.
Are you even
Done
cool, Carly?
You know what?
Oh my god.
I listen to N and W and A.
That reminds me of The Office when Mike. Never mind. Nah.
before. So that's a no.
Oh, when he smokes weed at the Alicia Keys concert.
Yeah.
There was a girl with a tongue ring.
But also when he's like doing an impression of Jim and he goes, "I smoke doobies, man. Doobie brothers." Never mind. Fuck it.
No, I know.
Okay.
Was that it? Or you
Someone
have-
else?
Bob has
I've got
one more
One
joke.
more?
The sign's operator had a really flimsy excuse. He said they typed all the words but did not press enter.
I like it.
I did not press enter on that keyboard. Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, wait, we were talking about weed, weren't we?
I'm so high.
Hannah.
And this chick's blowing me down here. As we speak, it's
Which
crazy,
is funny
bro.
because Bill Clinton did say I did not inhale, and you went with something else.
Oh my God, Carly.
Serious?
Are you serious?
He's making the joke. That's these jokes.
This is the
It's
That's
a
the
joke.
joke.
Because, like,
Say
he
your
did
joke
not.
again. I was spacing out.
he,
I didn't.
he said
Are
he
you
typed all the-
high?
I literally didn't listen to one word. of the joke.
That could be a problem. He had a flimsy excuse. He said he typed out all the words but did not press enter. A take on the
not.
Clinton did not inhale, as you
A
pointed
take on
out.
that?
I got it.
Yeah.
No, too broad.
Take on that.
Another
Real
Dr. Dre
House.
song.
Let's let Hannah be the judge. What did you think of all that?
I'm a little bummed you didn't mention Melman in any of your Dr. Dre Melman. He produced that album.
We can only apologize.
Sorry.
Just saying.
We will include Melman in future jokes.
Thank you so much. And your mama. These were good.
Your mama.
They were all like fun. They were like old school weed jokes,
Yeah.
which nice to see. So these new school weed
Coming
jokes that you hear all the time. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, these kids don't know what they're doing.
These are weed jokes with Bradley. Not with Rome.
Okay, that,
I get it. Anyway. I did like your first joke, Bob. Like, if you're cool, you'll glitch this display. Always reads 420. I remember, like, in high school when people first saw that movie, like, it always says 420. Like, and then they act like they're the first person to figure that out.
Carly.
I don't even know what movie you're referencing.
I don't know the movie. What's the movie?
Pulp Fiction.
it was
And it always
Sublime's
says-
movie.
With Rome. It was after John Travolta died.
John Travolta died?
Yeah, why weren't we talking about that?
Spoiler for
not hilarious.
I saw the beginning of the movie, and then I saw the end of the movie. I haven't seen the middle. No way he died in the middle of the movie, right?
Wait, there's a middle to that movie?
At 4:20.
4 minutes 20.
So if I remember this
And
scene,
if you watch it backwards, it still says 4:20. Or if you listen to it backwards,
Yeah.
if you listen to Sublime,
Watch it
I
in
ruined my own
rewinds.
joke.
Okay.
If you listen to Sublime
I will not.
backwards,
Sublime guy is still alive.
oh, and no, isn't that the like
Paul is dead.
fucking Wizard of Oz? Anywho, I'm sorry.
Dark Side of the Moon. So it's 8:20, everybody.
Jeremy, I liked the Dr. Dre joke, obviously. And then I liked the meth every other day, but do they smoke meth or do meth in India?
Or
And
does
then
meth smoke you?
That's Russia.
Oh.
and that's crocodile. It's like
Crocodile, oh,
and then
Jesus
where does this
Christ.
road even go? That was good. And then Rick, I liked you had the funny 90s weed jokes like Nancy Reagan. I know it was
Like
after
Nancy Reagan.
yeah,
Your
like
regular
the
Nancy
zero
Reagan.
Boom! Because she was the one who
Comedy.
started the
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
your brain is on drugs.
Influences.
Yeah, I liked a friend on weed is a friend indeed.
You can thank your cousin for that.
Yeah, that's silly. Anywho, those are all good. I
A
liked
friend
it.
on reefer
I'm gonna
is a
say-
friend in defer.
No.
A friend to which I would defer.
There you go.
A friend on pot. Is
Very
a friend
proper.
I've got.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or what Nancy Reagan would say: a friend on pot, a friend should not.
Oh, there you go.
Anywho, Jeremy, you win this round.
All right. So the score is 2 Jeremy. Bob 1 with an extra
Ultra.
somewhere.
Extra.
And Rick.
Extra, extra.
Ooh, 2 extras. And Rick's at 1. Going
No,
into
you only got one extra.
That
round
was
3.
fun.
Here we go.
Not just for kids. Toy makers aim more products at grown-ups. This so-called kid adulting market is significant. Ages 18 and older represented 14% of U.S. toy industry sales, or $5.7 billion for the 12 months ending September of 2022. It grew 19% since the 12 months ending in 2021, according to the NPD Group Incorporated.
What's its NASDAQ
I know.
index?
This is like too much. The group also enjoyed the second fastest increase after customers ages 12 to 17. Starting earlier this year, Mattel's American Girl Cafe added more adult fare.
That's from TikTok. People on TikTok are going to the American Girl Cafe all the
I
time.
don't even know what that is.
You know the
Is that a
American Girl
restaurant?
Dog?
App for your phone. Those videos.
Ew. All right, I'm guessing it's a restaurant because they added. Oh, my husband's calling. They added more adult fare like beet and goat cheese salads and cocktails like Aperol spritzes. And did you drink the spritzes?
I wanted to like them so bad, and my first night I
They're
had
disgusting.
2, and I was like,
Yep, they're gross. They taste
What's
like
this?
Benadryl.
This is in Italy.
no, they
Yeah,
taste
it's
like
very common, like the most popular drink in Italy.
There's so much explaining in this episode.
Spritzes?
Aperol spritz. Yeah.
What is
So
it?
lost.
It's a drink.
It's Aperol, which is a liqueur that tastes like cherry cough medicine.
It's like my
It's like fake.
ADD.
and it's like with bourbon, and then like at the end of it, it's just
gross.
like it's just bitter.
I think there's champagne in it.
Yeah.
It's not good.
People are
Anyway,
lying to you if they say they like it.
they added Bloody Marys after seeing adults show up without children. Last year, Build-A-Bear launched a website called Bear Cave for the 18-year-old
For fucking.
over. This all does sound
I
kind
got
of...
asked to pose for that.
They were just like, take your pants down, spread your cheeks.
Show us your toy collection.
Highlighting items like stuffed rabbits holding a bottle of wine. And Basic Fun took a high-tech spin on the traditional Light Bright toy from the 60s and recreated it as wall art with thousands of pegs and 45 lights aimed at adults in time for the holidays with a $99 price tag. Legos have been increasing. Among the hottest items for adults, Star Wars and Harry Potter themed Lego sets. Plush items like Squishmallows. I've never heard of any of this shit. Whimsical
You don't keep
stuffed-
up on that?
Yeah, you don't keep up with the latest toys.
Oh, yeah, I
You're
guess
not a Toys R Us kid.
I like boy.
You like
I
boinking?
love boy games. Whimsical
games.
stuffed creatures
From
from.
Pocket Brothers.
Do you pose for boy games as well or no?
No, wait, Pilates.
I also don't wake daddy.
Ricky's the one that pops up from the bed. Okay. Whimsical stuffed creatures from Jazzwares and action figures from Marvel.
Bear.
McDonald's is also tapping into this group releasing adult Happy Meals in October with nostalgic figurines designed by the fashion brand Cactus Plant Flea Market. I feel like I'm speaking in another language. McDonald's president and CEO Chris
That's definitely another language.
Chris Stinkleberry said the company sold half of its supply of collectibles in the first 4 days of the promotion. End of story.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Ew.
Speaking of not liking it.
What, like the story?
Me?
Yeah, and like people doing that, like just
Rick, go.
Hey, ladies, want to do girls' night at the American Girl Cafe?
see. I would do that to be funny, but there's people who like don't do it to be funny.
Well, no, my entire toy collection is like to be funny. Ironic.
But it's also like that's what Disneyland is.
I know.
It's just like, oh, yeah,
What
you
did
don't
I?
like
How did I
Disneyland.
feel about that?
You don't like anything with a cartoon face.
I like Bob's Burgers, and like that's about it.
I don't know. Bob doesn't make that good of a burger. I've had him before.
They're pretty decent.
You haven't seen him do it in a cartoon face.
Yeah,
Linda.
that is good.
Okay. Light Bright has seen a rise in popularity as millennials are really into LEDs and pegging.
Okay, that's where my
Peggy.
mind went to. Like, I was actually thinking like an
course it
EDM girl. I was like, that'd be funny if she had like a pacifier.
It's a light bright.
She's
It's
like-
like a giant light bright thing.
Yeah, she's hula hooping. Like that's
know
where
what
my
pegging
mind
is?
went.
I have to look up so many things. in
Rick,
pegging.
put up a picture.
Just look in Robert's wish list. That he sent
Is
you.
it gross?
I wish for
it's a
pegging.
sexual
Wish
thing?
for pegging.
No, I want to watch her figure this out.
Okay, no, because
peg me.
listen, there's a Cosmo article about everything you need to know before trying pegging.
Wait, Carly, just take a guess. What do you think pegging is?
Yeah, don't look at it yet.
I'm guessing that it's got to be a penis jabbing something.
Okay.
Pegging, like
Nope.
pumping
It
in,
could.
It's
pumping
from
out.
Married with Children, you know.
He makes the guy wear a big red, the girl wear a big red wig.
Well,
Huge
Al,
hairdo.
Al would always have his wife fuck him in the ass.
All right. Oh, geez.
Oh, is that what that is?
Watch the episode.
I don't know what it is.
So actually, the way that I found out about it was the episode of Broad City when Abby does it. Because then I listened to a podcast and they were talking about it, and I was like, "What's Broad City?" And then I watched that episode and I was like, "Oh, wow, I
That's
love
when it
this
was
show."
invented.
Yeah,
I found out about
20.
it in my related videos.
it
Found out
chose
about it on
you.
the streets.
It's okay. So
Your cousin with the shirt was like,
When I showed up on set for the Bear Cave shoot,
You think the bear cave is, dummy?
A friend who pegs.
I'm imagining your bear cave shoot like the George Costanza portrait.
Bear cave, and then there's an arrow pointing to my butthole. Yep.
it's basically just butt sex, right?
But the
Yeah.
girl has like a strap on.
yeah.
Oh, right. In which someone, usually with a vagina, performs anal sex on someone else.
There you go.
Try with Robert tonight.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like 20 sex shops from here to Gilbert. You can, or
Hit them all.
26 shops from here to Gilbert.
Tired.
if you see the one with the LED light, you're too far.
Tell them Hannah say you.
That's what I always tell them. They're like, oh, again?
And if Robert climaxes, you've gone far enough.
Hey.
All
I
right.
hate
much
that.
of-
I'm sorry I said that.
And similar to adult toys, kid toys for adults also have a large virgin clientele.
And from what I've heard, there are toys for grown-ups you can just buy at Target and CVS.
Guys, I have a bunch of toys, so this is really hurtful. Of course, they started serving Aperol spritzes and Bloody Marys at Mattel's American Girl Cafe because 2023 is Molly's year of not giving a fuck. The Allies have won. We don't have to ration or worry about air raids, and it's time to get fucked
Did you have to look up Molly, the
Yes, I
American?
did.
That's so impressive. She wasn't that. Yeah, Molly's cool. I was a Kirsten gal myself, but Samantha was a bitch.
We were too poor for American Girl dolls.
We had to get Soviet ones.
Yeah. All of my dolls were rags.
Did you ever see those Kyrgyzstani gals? Those were great. I mean, they're a little misshapen.
Charlie had American Girl cloth.
My favorite was Belinja.
It came with a goat.
They all did.
It was a dowry for buying a doll.
Oh my god.
We'll have to make a mock-up for this product.
The next shirt.
The only problem I have with this is Tucker Carlson's eventual hot take on the subject.
What do we talk about taking a hot take on something?
What?
Take a hot take. Yeah, remember?
Take a hot take?
Take a
a
hot
hot
take on
take?
someone's chest.
You know about that, but not pegging.
Yeah,
take a
because
hot
I've done
take.
it before.
Well, Robert loves hot takes.
I have a hot take on everything.
Robert, I'm not going to fuck you in the ass now. Shit on my chest.
Birds. You took a hot take on my peg.
You got your peg in my hot take.
When my dog was a puppy, he was doing hot takes all over the house.
You know, don't do dog stuff.
I always got
And the-
I always got to take it to dogs.
It was,
Or give it to dogs.
he was pooping.
It's the only way she gets off. In the grown-up version of American Girl dog, Kit Kittredge goes by her married name, Kit Dinkelberg.
See, American Girl dog.
Kit too?
I did?
You said American Girl dog.
No! Fuck you, Carly! I blame you, piece of shit! That was you ruined my joke.
I didn't even hear the punchline. I just thought, oh man, did anybody else hear that?
I did indeed.
Why are you blaming me?
You did this to me.
No, I didn't.
Hot take by your dog.
You pegged his brain.
Yeah, you pegged the dog right into my brain.
I penetrated your brain with my
No, you
word
pegged
dildo.
it.
Oh, boy.
Should I do it again?
No.
No.
You're good.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
Okay.
No, we got you pegged.
Got you pegged. You up? You
I
up?
prefer- yeah, what's up? New phone, who this? I prefer toys. I prefer toys to adulthood. Why build equity and diversify my portfolio when I can build a bear and diversify my
What the fuck are you saying?
What was the last word?
I think it was po-po-po-po.
I prefer toys to adulthood. Why build equity and diversify my portfolio when I can build a bear and diversify my bungholio? I guess the inference there being it's a sex toy.
Yeah.
That you put up your butt?
Or bungholio.
Bungholio.
Lots of sex toys you put up your butt. Carly.
My bear cave.
Now it's all making sense.
Okay. Ow! Who left all these damn Legos on the floor? Oh, yeah, it was me.
I live alone.
Because usually the kids would have the Legos, but in this case it's the
It's
adults.
funny because you did it. Usually a kid does it.
Indeed. It's all topsy-turvy.
But why would an adult have kids' toys?
That's you.
No.
That's what you sound like.
No. Oh, no, you guys were doing me.
I have Universal Monsters. I have Back to the Future guys. I have
Okay, no
Ninja
bragging.
Turtles.
Brett.
Well, not to be outdone,
And I
Mattel
love
is
them.
targeting adults with new student debt Barbie.
Aw,
Keep going.
I want to be.
What
just
else?
Like
what does
her.
she have?
Nothing.
loads of
If
students.
she didn't keep going to Starbucks, she'd have paid up. She gets a little Starbucks cup, Lululemon.
She has 7 other Barbie roommates.
Yeah.
And then she has a collection of other littler Barbies.
So like, yeah.
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 Some
Real
Barbie
Netflix
avocado
password
toast.
sharing action.
Yeah, it comes with a Netflix password, but when you log in, there's 17 account like profiles.
Yeah.
Is that it for
Why does Skipper have an account on here?
Oh my god, fuck that bitch, Midge. She shouldn't have shit.
Hannah?
These were fun.
Midge is like Barbie?
Yes. She's the redhead. And they named her Midge.
Exotic. I never
Couldn't
knew there was
afford Midge as a
redhead.
kid either, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a redheaded, but I never thought that there wasn't a redheaded Barbie. But I've never thought.
I
about
thought it was
being
just
a redheaded
Barbie with like a hair dye.
No, it was Barbie,
Ginger Barbie?
Skipper, and then Midge, and then Stacy.
I knew Stacy. I knew Stacy. Of course, everyone
Stacy
knows
is
Stacy.
the middle sister.
No,
Who's
Skipper.
Skipper is the middle
And
sister.
then Kelly was the girl, the baby, the toddler. I had all of them. Anyway,
Then Ken and who else are the buds?
I don't know what the other men
Find out
were.
this summer.
So there's Barbie,
Barbie,
and Midge,
the
and then
movie.
there's Ken and Flidge, and then
Midge was the friend. So it was Barbie, Skipper,
Just
and
the
Kelly.
I have a feeling we're gonna find out whenever that one Ryan Gosling movie comes out.
I made that
Yeah.
reference a little bit ago.
Oh, you did?
Just
summer.
Yeah.
It's really spacing out. this episode.
Hannah, do we have a winner? And yes, we probably do, but who is it?
Do we have a
Well, I
winner?
really liked. Okay, I gotta give Rick and Jeremy credit for looking up American Girl dolls and looking up their history because
I'm sorry, I looked up American Girl dogs.
because I loved American Girl dolls and I read like all the books and stuff. So I haven't been to the cafe because I'm not a fucking loser. I've had sex.
At the cafe. They do that now.
He got pegged and looked my American Girl doll in the eyes. And Jeremy, I did like the callback to Dinkelberg. That was good. Liked your last joke with the new student debt. Bob, I liked your Tucker Carlson joke because What's Her Toes
She wants to show on his
Candace
chest.
just reread Taylor Swift's lyrics and she's like, this is so stupid, I don't even get it. And I was like, it's not for you, there's a reason you don't get it, you're so fucking dumb.
Black people.
No,
I'm just kidding.
she
Oh, you hear that? You bring up black people. She's like, no.
No! Get them out of your mouth.
and then I loved the Bungholio
Who
joke.
doesn't?
That was good. That was a nice
Tight.
chef's tight. It was a a real tight butthole joke. God, this is hard. Because I really.
Secret
This is the second time we've made Beavis and Butthead
Secret
references.
Bungholio over here.
Oh man. Okay.
She win an award.
I'm gonna give this one to Rick.
Okay.
So does that mean there's a tie between Rick and Jeremy?
Yep.
Do I have that right? All right. So you know the deal: a tiebreaker or snap judgment.
What's the snap judgment?
Where you just decide who's a winner.
pick.
Oh, I don't like that. Let's do the tiebreaker.
Let's do it.
Okay, what is it?
Okay.
Can you fit this microphone?
Yeah. If you were
Is that why it's called an MPEG?
Wait, I have a
video.
good one. I have a good one, Hannah. Can I say? Okay. I'm gonna go on Urban Dictionary and I'm gonna tell you a word and you're gonna tell me
Yes, that's a good
the
one.
definition. And the person with the closest definition wins.
Or
the
funniest.
or grossest, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Or-
not
or
most
gross.
accurate too. It's not like
I feel like I'm gonna be Stefan. It's that.
Oh,
moment where-
perfect. Perfect, Hannah. Okay, there's something called Ken dolling.
Okay, what is a perfect Hannah?
No,
She's
Perfect
right here,
Hannah.
you guys.
okay, there's something called Ken dolling. What do you think that is?
I think that's where you tuck your things
was gonna
back,
say
just like
that.
on Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, you tuck it back.
Tuck it back.
And you like try to look like a vagina.
So you guys are going with the same answer?
Yeah.
No, mine is my answer. Jeremy's got his own thing going on.
I hate that you got that right.
Because that's obvious.
That's so obvious. That really
I
was
would
going
have
to be my
never
guess.
guessed that.
Rick's-
I would have been like
Rick's-
the handsome one of the group that doesn't have any like personality.
What's Ken dolling? Rick's got it. It's that thing I do.
When I dance in front of the mirror every morning, it's Buffalo Bill.
According to Urban Dictionary, it's when you picture that if you were to pull down a man's pants, there would be nothing there.
That's the first one, and then the second one was what you said.
Yeah.
So it's
Active
a,
talking to an attractive
the
man.
definition is imagining something.
You're imagining that he's
I'm
literally
totally
waxed
Ken-dolling
paper.
I'm so Ken-dolling that guy right
So does
now.
that mean Ricky wins?
Yeah.
I had the same
Yay.
answer, but that's okay.
He was faster.
That's true.
Yeah, how fast.
They all say it.
Also known
He
as
was quicker
first.
to Kendall.
Can you believe that was the first thing that came up on Urban Dictionary too?
Well,
Wow.
everyone's
It's a
listening
Christmas
to us
miracle.
always. So.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your
Thank you
listenership.
so much, phone.
Just go to our Patreon page and
Give us money.
Yeah.
Give us
Is this thing
money.
on?
Congratulations, Ricardo Leone,
All right,
Yay.
we already clapped for him so many
our
times.
very own Ken doll.
He's doing it now. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is.
I'll never tell.
Secretly,
But I will show.
Check out Bear Cave to find out.
We'll have
I'll
links.
show you.
Carly, do you have any burning questions?
Oh, yeah. I got a question for you. Bees. Fart bees.
Burning question. I want to know, Ricky, because you were like chomping.
Champing.
Pegging.
Champing.
Pegging. at the
Twerping.
Champing at the
Begging at the
bit.
glitch.
I want to know what toys that you actually have in your homes right now. Not board games, but like, do you guys have any actual toys in your home that not for babies?
Do
Like,
video games count as
Not
toys?
baby
no,
toys.
come on, like a toy.
Okay.
A toy. Ricky,
Yeah.
say your list.
I did. I have a bunch.
And Bob got mad. He goes, okay, don't brag.
Say your list. Now
never lets me
to
play
shine.
with them.
Right.
Yeah, they're in your case.
Go
I got
ahead.
tons. Just tons.
Say 'em.
Name 5. Say the most expensive ones.
The most expensive one. So it's not the most expensive to me, but it is expensive now.
A Fabergé
It's like
dildo.
$200. I have the robots, the Sentinels from X-Men.
Yeah.
It's about this big.
Cool.
It lights up and stuff.
Do you
that's
have
probably
that
like $200.
because it's a
But I didn't buy it
collectible?
for
Or do you
$200.
just like to look at it?
I like to take some
Or
time
does
every
Bob
day.
just come over and stare at it?
Or do you take baths
There it
with
is.
them?
I take that too. No. I just think they're neat. I don't know. I like having them. And then like my son and I would make like pictures and stuff of them. We'd take pictures, or he'd do some stop motion and things like that.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
stop motion's fun.
Because that's the only
cute.
way he'd get to play with them. This is for
great.
daddy.
And then sometimes it's just like the acquisition, like the fucking hunt. Sometimes. It's
Where are you
and then you have this
hunting?
like sentinel.
Do you think you'll ever get rid of that?
And then you cut off
and
its
then
head
we
and
sell
mount it
like,
on your
soon.
wall.
I got like gonna set up take a bunch of pictures of stuff and then.
My dad is a super hoarder and has toys from when he was a kid, and he was like traumatized because he had all these amazing like expensive baseball cards, and his mom threw them all away when they moved.
That's sad.
But at the time, they were worth nothing. And he's mad now because he literally saved everything. But he would have had so much money if he had these baseball cards. So when we were kids,
He wouldn't be
used to-
living on the street right now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
And when we were kids, he would buy us the Beanie Babies. And he thinks that they're going to make a rebound. So he has them still.
I mean, the collector's market is always going to.
Does he have the Princess Diana? Is it still in the case?
No, that was never available to us. But he has a lot of the bears.
They're Jewish.
But because this is expensive and we couldn't afford it. But
Fell out of the car.
there's like a shelf in his stairway.
His mom planned it.
There's a shelf in his stairway that has all the bears.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like what people would be interested in. So like the reason like comic books became collectibles is because like during World War II they had to ration paper and stuff, and so they were like giving it up for the cause or whatever, and so like it was more rare. But like a comic book that you get today is not going to be
Uncle
shit.
Sam needs your playing card.
Where were they rationing paper? Because like in Germany, the mark became so low that people were using it as wallpaper.
Yeah, Hannah, and who won?
What?
What?
Oh my god!
I'm literally asking. I don't know much about history.
I was too busy playing with my Sentinel.
I don't know much about like war stuff.
Don't know much about history.
They made a song about it.
I really don't have any like toys at home, but Vanessa reminds me of this story all the time where my girlfriend Vanessa, where I had this little
She reminds you that
she's like, I'm still here. I had this little bought a bottle opener, some giveaway from some function I went to. It was a bottle opener shaped like a fighter jet. And so I was like, hey babe, look, does this look real? And I was like, on the table, I was like, and then I tried to like take off, and then like I had a string and I tried to like land like.
And she was like, it's okay, I'll still be your girlfriend.
And then she was like, yeah, what are you doing? I was like, but did it look real though?
And when you looked up from the table, she had her suitcase packed.
She was like, does this look real?
You just heard the door close.
I think I did a phenomenal job with that fighter jet.
Creation is closest to godliness, man. That's just you, like,
I thought that was cleanliness.
creating.
You would think that.
And God didn't have a girlfriend. He seemed okay. What a
We're all God's toys.
you motherfucker.
Jesus loves the little Barbies. All the Barbies of the world.
But not you, Stacy.
Midge.
Madge, what's her name?
Red and yellow, black and originally white.
I'm trying to think.
They
of
are
Jesus on
limited
Speed for its
edition
Sunbeam, but I
in
can't
his
think of
sight.
anything.
Bob was going to talk about his toys.
I can only think I got this little figure of a video game character called Mega Man. I got him on my desk.
And he's little.
He's about this big.
And his name's Mega.
Mega Man.
Yeah. Megan Man.
Megan Trainor.
I don't have toys, but all this talk reminds me of this comedian. He has a bit where he talks about like how when he was 12 and he was still playing with action figures, but he started smoking cigarettes. So
He's like,
yeah. So he was playing with his like WWF action figures and like fighting, and then he like went outside and he had a pack of Marlboro Reds. He's like, so I think I'm gonna have Hogan do this.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And his voice sounded like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, I did. I'll share it. It's hilarious.
I get to, my son has so many fucking toys. Like it's literally taking up probably half the living room.
What's
right
the most
now,
expensive one?
Let's see. Got a Porsche 911.
9/11.
never forget.
Pretty sure that's a model of Porsche. But yeah, once I became a man, I put away childish things except for that little Mega Man figure on my desk. So
Age 13? I imagine Bob stopped playing with toys at like age 9.
Or 7.
I'm too
He's
cool
like,
for
this is
now."
childish. And then he went and smoked his cigarettes
when did I start
outside
smoking?
at the
This is around-
steel mill.
Don't replace one habit with another.
Yeah, I put away my toys. I put on my hard hat. Got my lunch pail.
He said, Uncle Sam needs my efforts.
His life was like a Bruce Springsteen song.
I became a Mega Man that day.
And he was a Mega Man.
Saxophone.
Steel mill.
Well, I had fun today.
That was fun.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, thanks for returning from
Yeah.
your...
Wait, I have a question for you, Hannah.
Okay.
When you were in Italy, did they say allora?
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't not believe
Yeah.
No, I just like I just think it's funny.
Yeah, they said lots of stuff. They were funny.
Do they say things in Italy?
Sometimes if you catch them in the good mood.
Intriguing. We want to thank you for watching this show today, or listening to it, or doing what you did with it.
You know,
We're not going to ask any questions.
Putting it in your butt,
If you
whatever
stop
you did.
to look up pegging too,
like you needed to
Pulled
look it up.
over.
got off the side, pulled into a
know.
parking lot, got your cheaters out.
Honey, I just learned about something.
It's when your girlfriend straps on a 1, 2, 3 jokes and does you
Pegs you in the
behind.
butt.
1, 2, 3. Jokes!
We've joked long enough.
Indeed, we have. I think we're spent.
Our prostate.
Anywho,
Thank you for listening and watching. We appreciate it very much. If you enjoyed the show, support it financially. I know I usually don't ask. I just say do it. But just $3 a month. That's it. You can support the show that you enjoy, and you get bonus content and our entire back catalog of episodes.
Because why else are you a sissy? Is that why you're scared to?
There you go. Okay. That's it.
It's not a big deal if you're a sissy.
But if you can't,
Sissies can pay $3 a month.
No, they can't. They're scared to.
But if you ain't got the money, you can support us by sharing, subscribing, liking. All that stuff really helps us out. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that little bell for notifications when new episodes drop. And just tell people about the show. Tell them you enjoy it. Tell them they'll enjoy it.
But with that, I'm Jimmy Martinez.
Jimmy Martinez.
Jimmy Martinez.
That's a way better name.
Dog Martinez.
Jimmy Martinez.
From his album American Girl Dog. I am Bob Timmons.
I think it's him.
I'm Ricardo Leo.
I'm Hannah Ty. Ciao.
I'll read her there, Chief.
Oh,
And this has been another
There's
episode.
another 1, 2, 3 jokes.
Yay.
I'm spent too.
As they say in Italian.
He's thinking about American Girl dogs too much over there.
that was really funny.
God damn it.
That was a funny episode.
I thought so, yeah.
Your jokes were really good.
Yeah. Sometimes they're not.
Sit up.
I'm literally sitting up as
Okay,
straight.
also look at that's your camera over there.
To be honest, I've never looked at the right camera.